months ago, this was a construction site. And today, it's a well-designed city with an amazing Victory Arch and magical lighted trees. And I have come here several times to share with you, Ashrafians, to stay here with you, and I have been sleeping here, I have been sharing my meals with you, I have seen you in your activities, seeing where you prepare your daily chores, where you design your clothes. I've seen you gardening, building, repairing, constructing, communicating. I've seen you broadcasting and preparing the material you launch on internet. And I say this because, as you know, over the past year, the propaganda by the regime and its lobbyists and collaborators was that Ashraf 3 is a closed compound, that no one is allowed to come in. Well, the whole world is here, right? You are the beacon of hope. You are the rose in the desert, as you all Ashrafians are. And you are the force of change. And you are the phoenix rising from the ashes. I wanted to say another thing. And now I'm talking to the mullahs. I want to say to them, we are going to get you because we want you to be accountable for the crimes against humanity that you have perpetrated for 40 years in Iran. And we are ready. Jose, Jose, Jose.
Residents of Ashraf 3, it is my honor to stand before you and greet you for the second time, and to be in this wonderful country of Albania for the second time. But for the first time in Ashraf 3, clearly this is an engineering and construction feat that shows how smart, how talented, how driven, how capable the residents are. So congratulations. That's just one point. Secondly, as you come in the entrance to this great facility, you see that this is a message. It's a symbol to the regime in Tehran that you have tried and tried and tried, and you have failed to stop the resistance. It's a major symbol. However, those two things are not the significance of Ashraf 3, in my humble opinion. Well, let me tell you what the significance of this place is. I have been here for 3 days now. Like many of my friends, we had a dinner with a hall full of women for one evening. We walked under the stars. We spoke to them personally, privately. We heard amazing stories of courage, of conviction, of pain, of separation, of the choice of a lifetime. These were the actions of people who are stronger than me, who have a major heart, who have a mission in life, and who have made a choice, and they are dedicated to keeping that choice. Not only are the residents people of free will, speaking for themselves with courage and with honor, dedicated to their countrymen of Iran, but they bear witness, as Director Free said so well, they are the evidence that this regime is a monstrous regime, as Ingrid Betancourt said, that must be brought to account. So we stand here with a new day, and we can now bring forward the evidence from your personal stories, and we can start to take the regime to account for all of the crimes they have committed for 40 years. Let it begin tonight. Thank you.
Salam, Afshar. I'm impressed with your energy. It seems endless. Keep it up. I would like to start by giving voice to a 12th century Persian poet, Sadi. He said, "The children of Adam are limbs of one another, created from the single substance. When one limb suffers misfortune, the others cannot be at rest. You, who do not suffer the pain of others, do not deserve to be called human." And this was written way before the French Revolution or the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. which shows that human rights is embedded into the culture of this region. Now, the testimonies that we received yesterday from the Afshar residents put our humanity to test. I was saddened. I felt shame and rage, but I also felt hope. Seeing the survivors continue their struggle with determination and a smile on their face was very empowering. Human dignity, I'm sure, will defeat evil. In 2005, I was in Evin prison. Fortunately, not as a prisoner, but as a UN human rights rapporteur to monitor the situation of female prisoners. Of course, the authorities were informed of my visit, so the conditions in the prison was very impressive. Very clean, sheets, nicely put, etc. And female prisoners with a frozen smile on their faces. But I did manage to talk to the prisoners, and they did relay some of their experiences, some of which were very similar to the ones we heard here. I'm from Turkey, and we share a common history and a common region with Iran. The 1979 revolution launched a wholesale war on women of Iran and systematically became institutionalized. For 40 years, women resisted the regime's attempt to silence them. Women and men of Iran are ready, as you said, hazard, to claim their freedom and determine their own destiny. Those of us who are supporters of freedom and justice in Iran must join forces in a more determined way. Till we meet in Tehran. Teşekkür.